my sights on a brand new beginning. A steady rhythm will hold me to the shore. I've got my sights on a brand new beginning. A steady rhythm will hold me to the shore.
to the show and we'll fly. You don't have to feel like you're on your own. No one should have to dance alone, not tonight. You and me, we're gonna write a little history. You and me, just show me love and then you'll see. Memories that we make, they are never gonna fade for a lifetime. We don't give no shit if you wanna ride away. We just have to kind of play, stacking drills up in the memory bank. I've been looking for somebody to make memories in a bank forever in time. There's no reason to be hard to find, 'cause we've already lost our mind. You and me, we're gonna write a little history. You and me, just show me love and then you'll see. Memories that we make, they are never gonna fade for a lifetime. We
Hello everyone, apologies for the slight delay, I was still readying up for the day. Not much to go through today, so hopefully hopefully you'll be able to see the lineup before the battle starts. So this is the day 2 of Blitz Masters Resistance, and I'm not going to describe in detail about the format. So basically, we're in the double elimination stage, and we are currently in the group stage. And tomorrow we'll be seeing the final stage, which is also in the double elimination stage. All games are best of 7 except for the grand final of the final stage, which will be a best of 9. So how will the 4 teams be decided in the final stage? That will be determined by the best team in the group. There are 4 groups in total because we have 16 teams currently in the group stage. The prize pool for each team, we have $10,000 for first place, $5,000 for second place, $3,000 for third place, and $2,000 for fourth place. So the prize pool in total is $20,000. So it's not as much as the previous 3 seasons, if I remember correctly. But it's still a great tournament to gear up for the later tournaments where we have a higher prize pool. And who knows? Who knows whether we'll have an offlines this season? I mean not this season, but this year. Whether we can only hope. Let's take a look at the schedule. Aside from the Blitz Masters Resistance tournament that you will be watching, following, or playing when whatever you're doing in these 4 days. There are also quick tournaments happening every day except for Wednesday, which is a day of break according to World Tank Splits. Particularly on Thursday and Saturday, you can train with your team. It's 7 vs 7 tournament. So yeah, great opportunities all in all. This is the bracket. This is the bracket for Group 4. We're looking at Requiem versus ID in the lower bracket final first, and then the winner of this lower bracket final will beat FNL or Federal in the grand final. But of course I said grand final already. Anyway, so I think someone asked on the official Discord server how double elimination format works. So basically you have two brackets. This is the upper bracket. I can actually use laser pointer because this is PowerPoint. You know, we all love some PowerPoint presentations anyway. So again, this is the upper bracket. So in the upper bracket, if you lose a match in the upper bracket, then you will be transported to the lower bracket, where this is your last chance. And if you lose a match in the lower bracket, then you're out of the tournament, basically. However, in the grand final, you only have 1 chance. So if you lose in the grand final, you will be out of tournament in this case. So I'm just going through the rundown. Very soon, in about 7 minutes, we will have the lower bracket final. The maps are Yukon, Winter Malinovka, Kamstia, and Molenbeek. And grand final will be held at 5 minutes past, not 10 minutes past. Contrary to the usual schedule, it's 5 minutes. I almost missed the tournament because of that. The maps are Normandy, Lagoon, Ghost Factory, and Vineyards. Mapbox has made the following predictions. We have GLXT versus Jomon, predicted to go in favor of Jomon, although GLXT beat Jomon yesterday. Legacy versus ICT, predicted to go slightly in favor of ICT. That is going to be that is predicted to go to a tiebreaker. But will that happen? We'll find out very soon. Laos versus GB, still predicted to go in favor of GB, but Laos beat GB yesterday in the tiebreaker as well. So if I remember correctly, I think it's a tiebreaker. So this is going to be a tough one, and no one is streaming that, unfortunately, but it will be great to see. And finally, we have Requiem versus ID, Team ID. This match is the match we are following. This is predicted to go in favor of Team ID, and actually, we still have some time. But before I go, before I continue going through the slides, and okay, so just going to get into a room now. And then we'll continue to talk through about the about this. Okay, we still have some time. All right. Okay, so for those of you who don't know what the odds mean, so basically, just in layman terms, if you put $1 to my box, then if ID wins, then you will get $1.4 back. So that also means the lower the number in odds, the higher the chance the team is going to win, and vice versa. So that means if the number in the odds is higher, then the winning percentage is lower. So hopefully you know what the numbers mean in this sense. So we'll explain a little bit more about power rating, basically, because I've explained a little bit yesterday, but what power rating shows is the relative skill of the teams, and this is a power rating right after the qualifying stage. So what you're seeing doesn't take into account the skill or the matches of yesterday, and that will be and the power rating will be updated after the tournament. Okay, so not going to go through team by team because we don't have time. Because the most important thing for you lot is the rewards. So if you want to get rewards, you should not watch the video on YouTube, but you should watch the stream in the portal. The link is pinned in the live chat, and you should be pinged on the Discord server if you're on that. And there are a couple of other stuff that you need to remember. Kind of other things that you need to bear in mind is that you must enable targeting cookies so that the screen would appear grey. Otherwise, Wargaming doesn't know that you're watching the stream. Of course, you must log in on your in-game account on the right server, in this case the APAC server, and the rewards counter will start at 7 in Hong Kong time, or UTC +8, which by the time the stream delay catches up, the counter should have already begun, and this will last for about 2 hours. And for the timing, to time it right, you will earn 30,000 coins every 11 minutes, and you can earn 300 coins in total. So I've done the maths. If you miss the first couple of minutes, it's fine. You just need to click the link right now. so you don't miss any coins in the end. So okay, so let's take a look at the first map, which is Yukon. A 4-cap map. So things could get quite interesting. You do see quite a lot of matchmaking or lots of fighting over the northeastern region. That region's a bit flat, although there is some terrain, but not quite enough terrain for you to do how down or something like that. So in this sense, you would expect some tanks that are more preferable for playing on the flat ground. So the likes of Mouse, VK72 could make it the showing in this map, but we are not seeing any of them. Oh, actually we do see a Mouse in Requiem's team. That is taken by Miata, and ID, they're going to roll out with double bat chats, double 215Bs, double IS7s, and a WZ113 GFT, the WZTD hereafter. And Requiem, on the other hand, triple 215Bs, triple WZTDs. The WZTDs are getting quite. WZTD is getting quite a lot of love in the comp scene lately. I'm not sure if it got buffed lately, but maybe it did. But we love to see a TD getting an appearance in tournaments. It has been a long time since a TD tank is in the meta. Requiem, while I'm speaking, has already obtained both A and C cap. Miata has been spotted. ID will be the team that needs to do something. Because they don't have the cap lead, but we know that this is a 4-cap map. So doing the maths, we have 6 cap points for 2 seconds of increase for Requiem's team. And for Team ID, that's only 3 cap points for 2 seconds of increase. Usually teams rotate and make it, well, not the start of the rotation, but make the push at the 800-point cap mark. But Campbell has been spotted thanks to Huris sitting in the corner. But Requiem is very spread out, so Huris is not going to last for long, and all ID needs to do is to stay safe. Requiem is now regrouping, but it's a bit too slow. I'm afraid that's the case. Huris now down to 1 shot, and look at the hit points of ID's team. Not a lot of hit points dropped. Most of all of the tanks here are still relatively healthy, so Requiem pretty much lost a tank for nothing. And that's not good news. They still have 2 caps, but now they're a gun down. So ID, they're going to rotate on the other side. They're not going to push hard into the core of Requiem's forces. And that's not what you want to do. So what the Batchets are trying to do, trying to scout back from their spawn. And Shevchenko's, gets shot at by player. The hit points are still in favor of Team ID though, but they don't want to drop unnecessary hit points. So again, doing the maths, 150 more cap points to go, 6 cap points for 2 seconds to increase. Essentially, around 50 seconds more to go for ID before they absolutely need to make that push. And now ID will try to get B as well. Campon dodges the shot brilliantly. A good shot onto Miata by whoever that is. I think that is strategy that has made a shot into Miata. And Team B will stop the gap from widening, but the gap's still very large. So they need to kill a lot of tanks, and they need C. Requiem, now's the time to reset C, but Polrielica is not getting a lot of attention. He did get some attention from the trendsetter, and Polrielica gets out of C for a moment. But I think the attention will be on the double bat chats here. Campon. Oh, what a miss from Campon. Spartan Sword coming in from behind to take out the trendsetter. And now they're looking for Miata. Campon looking for the WZTDs. Player is out. Shevchenko still alive. If barely. Oh, that was a very low row. And then she splash from the legend to Shevchenko when Miata is out. And C will be captured by fresh lemonade Requiem. Resistor and the WZTD is a focus for Team ID. Down to a one-shot, gets taken out by Spartan Sword. Legends on fire for a tiny moment here. And he's out as well. That leaves Marshmallow, the last person standing. And Shevchenko is out finally. But it has taken Requiem way too long to kill Shevchenko. And Marshmallow is not having a good day, although the username says Marshmallow Day. But today is not Marshmallow Day. Today is the International Women's Day. So for all the women, for all the women tankers out there, happy Women's Day. And we do love to see more women playing this game, and that especially playing at such a high level in competitive tournaments. And I believe one of the APAC teams used to have a woman in their roster, and I'm not sure if that's still the case. But I must say, it's a very special day for everyone up here. For all the women out there. And ID 6 tanks doing more than 2k. Forgot to lower the curtains. I will do that later. Requiem, only 1 tank doing more than 2k. I think our Requiem is struggling a little bit with focus fire and kind of how the way they move. Here is in that 2-5B, they pretty much lost the tank for nothing, although they have 2 caps. And then trying to deal with ID's push, just feel like they haven't been able to coordinate their moves at all in the last battle. Maybe they are just having cold feet at the moment. I think that would very well change, but if they want to win against ID, they will have to do much better than that. ID, a brilliant start. They've definitely done very well in rotating, despite being under pressure by the caps. So, scoreline is currently 1-0. All right. Let's go back in. Team ID versus Team Requiem.
Move out.
Spartan Sword, probably speaking in Korean. Sometimes I can't read Korean. I don't think I can read Korean from my laptop because I set the language of the game to be English, so the game probably cannot read some special characters. Well, anyway, I digress. Team ID is going to go into A and C, and they will get a cap first, and Requiem will get both B and D. Actually, it's going to be Requiem that gets both caps at the start, meaning they will have the cap advantage, and Fresh Lemonade going past A, and I think they're going quite aggressive at the beginning. Are they going for a push right at the start? Requiem is still regrouping, so this could be an opportunity for ID to take out the double VKs. And the VKs have almost arrived, but they also do not have the turret. Beata's taken some hits, catapult in that mouse, trying to bounce some shots. But he took a hit though. So they can't really push at the beginning. And ID's now trying to rotate from the other side, trying to pressure Requiem a little bit more. Once again, they don't have the cap lead, so they need to do something. They need to get the cap lead back, or they can kill all 7 tanks, whichever they prefer. And Requiem, the double TDs, this rich, small rich over here is going to be a bit difficult. The WZTDs aren't exactly the best tanks to work with terrain. But, oh, player took a hit there in the back chat. I'm not sure if that's a blind fire, but if that is, then well done to ID. But both teams are bleeding. Both teams are bleeding. They're trading relatively equally. Or actually now, Requiem is conserving hit points a little bit more. And ID. Can they find a weakness in Requiem's setup? Maybe they did. Miyata and the VK quite low. Campbell takes a big one, but the double TDs have already rotated. Strashny now crosses, tries to get Miyata. I think that was a bounce. But Polrienic and Spartan saw him freshen up the leg, coming from behind. But Strashny is going to be the focus for Requiem's team. And Miyata is now out. Strashny is quite low, and it's now a 7 versus 6. Requiem has also captured C. So in terms of caps, Requiem might be in a great situation. Now the Legends are focus for IDs. Now very low. Shevchenko, Strashny, both one-shots. They want to stay safe. They don't want to be killed. Shevchenko will be killed, however. And Resistor gets killed by Strashny. Well done to Strashny. Legend of Mythica is also out. ID with 6 tanks compared to Requiem with only 4. But Requiem still has 3 caps. And that can matter a lot, especially when they have double bad shots still alive on the battlefield. Spartan Sword on fire. Oh no, Spartan Sword. Can he survive this? And Campbell is out. I think Requiem might have a good chance of winning this one. Trendset is now dead. Strashny getting chased by players. Spartan Sword dead. Lanny misses the shell. Strashny puts a good shell to player, but player will unload the entire clip onto Strashny. Here is out as well. 3 versus 2. Requiem still with a cap lead. And Marshmallow is now the focus for Lanny. And will player go for B? Or will he defend D? Polrienic looking to get A as well. But he will get Marshmallow Day first. But the Capwas are still in favor of Team ID. Player, can he pull off a miracle here? This is going to be very tough. They will lose A very soon. I think player is now looking for C. But he's going to be careful about this because he's the only tank alive. And he has only 888 hit points here. And he might be able to unleash the entire field to Flash Lemonade. Oh, but he misses the second shell. He's going for a drum reload. He's running away. ID capturing all 4 bases here. That is a much tighter game than the previous battle. 4 caps he captured. Now, I don't think Requiem's going to win this one. Well done to Team ID. Fresh Lemonade getting player. This means the scoreline is now 2-0 in favor of ID. Wow. Amazing stuff by Team ID. Requiem did very well in the bases. But ID simply has better focus fire in my opinion. But it was very tough. It was a very close game, and I think Requiem, if they tightened up their focus fire a little bit more, I think they could have won this. They've done very well with the caps, so if they can keep that up, they could mount pressure onto ID, and of course, by common sense, the higher the pressure you're in, the more mistakes you will make. So enough of digression. We're looking at Winter by Novka. Quite a different map from Yukon, of course. This is a 3-cap map, so you don't see 4 caps, obviously. But what I wanted to say, Winter by Novka is a bit more open than Yukon, so it's going to be more about positioning, good positioning, crossfire. I did follow some EU streams previously, and we do see a couple of big rushes happening right at the start to the east side of the map, but most of the times it's a complete failure because when you do that push, you have to go right out in the open, and the enemy team will be in great positions to farm. Yeah, so we'll be seeing this huge push at the start. I don't think we are going to be saying that because ID will not take any WZ TDs.
Let's go.
So let's take a look. ID red team from the north spawn and Requiem blue team from the south spawn. We're looking at Campon in the back chat. He might be able to spot a lot of tanks, but he's actually the first time being spotted. Oh wow! Campon, you're a lucky fella. You're not getting shot at by the WZTDs for now, but it could have been disastrous. Lucky you. Player takes a hit from Plurienica, I presume. Was it Fresh Lemonade? I forgot. I think it's Plurienica, which puts a shot onto player. It's probably too far for Fresh Lemonade to dish out his lemonade acidic shot onto player. Oh no, toxic lemonade shot. Maybe this is what I should call for every Fresh Lemonade's penetration shots onto a tank. So Fresh Lemonade, is he going to fire another toxic lemonade shot? No, he's not going to do that for now. Actually, Requiem has the cap lead as they captured C a lot more quickly. Not a lot more, just a tiny bit more quickly than ID. Strashny is going to hold down in that area, and Requiem. The TDs, I love that they rotate a lot. But usually you want the TDs to be relatively static, but that's just kind of the usual way of playing TDs and randoms. It's a totally different story when it comes to tournaments. But I'm not very confident about the batch chance of Requiem here. They already took a lot of hits from Team ID. And that's going to make it difficult because the batch chats are really crucial when it comes to dishing out the auto, the free shots in their clip. And with two of them, that could potentially mean stripping away half of the hit points that a tank has. So with the batch chats being a bit low, they will have to play this one a bit more carefully, and if they lose more hit points, that will render the batch chats relatively useless. At the moment, ID. Oh, they're going for B as well. I'm not sure if Requiem are in position to reset B. I think ID will take B with relative impunity. Interesting. Oh! Big shots onto the trendsetter. I don't know about Requiem here. Heroes takes one, Marshmallow takes some as well. But ID is just farming them, and Requiem just look discombobulated. They just don't seem to have a plan. Well, they have like two tanks looking for Strashny, but it's a 2v2 essentially. Maybe it's 2v1 very soon, and ID waste no time pushing the windmill side. And Campo coming in, looking to take out Heroes. Oh, that was not a good shot. Oh! Campo, what have you done there? It was probably a nightmarish move from him. He pretty much lost all of his influence trying to kill Heroes, but Heroes is out. So now 5 versus 6. The guns are in favor of Requiem, but ID has 3 caps. Oh my god, what an ammo rank onto the Legend of Mythica. It's now 4 versus 5. ID with more hit points, but the guns, Requiem has more. Now, Requiem will try and get both A and B, but ID, can they stay alive until the very end? Spartan still really healthy. Great hash in, well, it's not hash, great HG shell into Resistor, but Landy's now down to 1 shot. He is unable to do much in this battle. And now Spartan Sword drops the speed boost. He has to take out Resistor, and it's actually Landy that takes out Resistor, and ID 1000 cap points despite being a bit low in hit points and the guns. 3-0 now, and 1 more to go for them. Requiem probably a bit shocked by what ID did. But I was very suspicious about their positioning, because how they are positioned has allowed ID to get B quite easily, and they haven't dropped a lot of hit points getting B as well. So it's a bit mind-boggling, to be fair. And when that happened, I think our Requiem wants to make a move, but it seems that the plan wasn't well communicated, because what I'm seeing is that like two tanks tried to go for the southeastern region, and that was like 2v2 basically, and that's probably the reason why they hesitate, is because they have to go out in the open, and I did it really well farming them there. And this is what separates these two teams, and it's to do with the experience. And I think Requiem, the roster I'm seeing here, like Just Do It, Here Is, they are all like experienced players. So I'm not sure it's just because they couldn't get the chemistry. They don't have that chemistry as good as ID at the moment. But they definitely need to gel more as a team. It seems we aren't seeing a lot of team play from them at the moment. Maybe that will change in the next battle. Who knows? But Requiem, definitely all of them are talented players. That's for sure. It's just that we aren't really seeing play as well as a unit, or like comparatively to ID. Just, I mean, this team has been around for quite some time. Although last season, we saw quite some personnel changes, but this is quite the old team of Team ID. So of course they have so much experience at this level, and Requiem, maybe they will need a little bit more time to gel. But I digress. ID, looking at Requiem going for C. And I didn't notice that. Well done to Spartan's sword going up that hill. But he's going to spot tanks of Requiem going into C. Spotted just to... I think this position works. He spotted Requiem pushing past C. And players just also going past C. Well, like going through C and going past that. Requiem is doing their big push right at the start to the east side. But will this work? Will this work out well for them? They haven't lost a lot of hit points yet, so at least it's much better than the teams I saw on the E server. Rushing right at the start. Shevchenko, I know this position. I forgot who is in that tank. It was APA, is it? APA was following in this position. This is a really tough position to work with. But he's now down to one shot. Polyanica looking for Marshmallow Day. And ID will lose Shevchenko very quickly. And hit points are quite close, actually. Shevchenko's out. Trendsetter is quite low. Double bad shots coming from behind. Trendsetter's out. 5 versus 6. Requiem has more guns at the moment, and this could become very important here. Strash is now down to one shot. And the double bad shots, they need to get some tanks here. Strash is now out. Lanny drops a reactive armor. It's now 4 versus 6. This is not looking good for ID. ID will lose Lanny here now. And quickly, we're seeing a 3 versus 6 situation. There are a lot of one-shots for Requiem's team. But ID, they have a lot more... They have the health. They have the hit points. Good shot from Campo, not to hear Risto. Oh, received a shot. I think Requiem will take this one back. And despite ID getting all 3 caps, I don't think this is what you want to do when Requiem is pushing right at the beginning. Spartan's sword and Campo are quite far away. But can Spartan's sword get a kill or two? B has been captured by Requiem. Just Do It. Oh, that was a big edgy shot to the backside of Just Do It. Spartan's sword is now out. Campo is out. That leaves Fresh Lemonade, the last person standing, and ID. I'm not sure what happened there. They were not well focused. They were a little bit off here. maybe they're relaxing, I don't know, it looks a bit weird. Because Requiem this time, they did better in the focus fire. For the first time this evening, Requiem did better in the focus fire, and they also positioned themselves a lot better than ID as well. The double back chats, maybe they wanted to provide crossfire, but they weren't able to prevent Requiem from killing the tanks quickly. And now Requiem gets one back. 3-1. It's not a total walkover for Team ID. 4 tanks doing more than 2k. Requiem finally a much better performance by them. 4 tanks doing more than 2k. This time they didn't hesitate, and that's what you need to do if you want to win a battle in tournaments. Doubt the strategy afterwards. Don't doubt your strategy midway, because that's the worst thing you could possibly do in a tournament battle. The more you hesitate, the more the less of the golden. What I want to say is, if you hesitate, then the window, the golden opportunity, is going to be go away exponentially. If you see what I mean. Okay, we are now going to Camp Steer. And Camp Steer, why I say Camp Steer is that the base. This is the only map that you can reset both. You can reset all A, B, and C from both sides. So, in a typical tournament battle, this results in a very stale gameplay, unless one of the teams here is going to make a big push right at the start. We did see this before. I mean, of course, the famous battle of 3-2 versus Akatsuki, if I remember correctly, on the eve of last season, and I was basically screaming into the microphone in that battle. But I don't know if we're going to see this again. We'd love to see a very quick battle, but the stakes are high. I think both teams, especially for Requiem, they don't want to play such a risky strat at this stage. So I don't think we will see a full-on push right at the beginning. And I don't think that's going to happen here, because Requiem is going the other way. And ID is going to spread out a little bit. Camp on, not going up this hill here, but he's going to spot from this area. But he's right out in the open. Here is. Will he put a shot onto Campo? He won't be able to do that. Campo has put a shot onto Curious, and Campo's going to run away. Oh, good shot from a WZTD onto Campon. And here is. Might be trapped. Takes one from Strashly. Quite a high roll there. I don't think that's an HE penetration. And the Hippos are in favor of Team ID. Strashly gets spotted again. I think ID knows that most of the tanks of Requiem are near A, and Spartan's Assault will drop into C. And will he get reset by Requiem? I doubt that will happen. Great shots from Fresh Lemonade. Here is now very low. Requiem potentially will lose back control. They can't really push forward. They could, but I think ID will have to have the angles. Shevchenko looking the other way, actually. So ID practically has Requiem trapped in this area right here. ID has got C, so it won't be as stale as we once thought. And Trendsetter will get A, and ID won't need to do anything to reset A, because they already have a cap lead. And if both teams have one cap, then both teams have the same rates of increase in caps. So The ISMs are going to rotate down the river, but I'm not sure if it's going to be effective because no ID tanks are in this slope here, on this slope here, so they're basically just going to have down and potentially Paul Rieka is going to farm. I think Requiem has made a mistake here. The IS-7s should not have rotated down the river. And Borealic is just farming in this position, and he is not going to get shot at. None of the tanks of Requiem is looking at Borealica, which is quite bizarre. But Strashen is not going to last for long. Can he stay back? And Fresh Lemonade is going to be in deep trouble. Oh, big shots to Marshmallow Day. Well done to ID. And Legend of Mythica is out. That will free up Strashen a little bit. Well done. And Requiem now lost 2 tanks and it's now I forgot the scoreboard. Please forgive me. Maybe I'll do it quite quickly. Well, I actually won't do that because that will freeze the game. And Shevchenko. Ooh, big hit onto here is it's now 7 versus 4. ID 2 caps. Shevchenko takes a hit from player. And Trendsetter is still doing 1v1 against Fresh Lemonade. Trendsetter's down to a 1-shot, getting it out by Porierica. And it's now 7 versus 3. And ID will qualify directly to the grand final. Player takes a lot of hits there, and Requiem, I'm afraid they have fallen apart in this battle. I don't really know. I don't know about B. Has like Requiem got B at one? Well, I mean, has ID got B at one point? I don't know. But how they move looks very bizarre to me. Like, it works when you put the IS-7s down to rotate down the river, when they're like tanks sitting on the slope from the enemy team. You could do that, but it's not what we are seeing here. ID are very defensive near the northwestern region. Essentially, Porielica has 3 shots, and I think the IS-7s should have remained in their positions to reset B, particularly. And you can also see the damage spread being hugely in favor of ID, and none of the tanks Requiem did more than 2k. So yeah, this I don't know how I don't know what happened to Requiem there. Just yeah, it just didn't look quite right to me. Apologies to Requiem. I've just been quite critical in this battle, but yeah, it just feels a bit out of place for me. I don't know how I could explain it better, but yeah. Yeah. Apologies. Yeah, probably the commentary is a bit botched by what Requiem is doing. Okay, so let's see if we have results already. Oh, we do. Legacy 4-1 against ICT, so well done to Legacy. Meanwhile, we have... Oh, wow. We have an upset here again. Laos knocked out GB 4-0. So that's between ICFC and Laos. We will be seeing a new top 4 team. Technically, ICFC was in the top 4 in the summer season last year, but they got disqualified. So I kind of have to explain a little bit about the ICT situation, because last season you saw ICT playing in the spring, in the autumn season, But since then, most of the players have gone to ICFC, so and there are some players that have left behind in ICT. But if you want, if you want to see that ICT core team, that is in that played in the spring and summer season, in the spring. I don't know if they played in spring season, but actually did, I think. Spring, autumn, and spring, summer, and autumn. Then ICFC is a team to watch. But yeah. So we're just waiting for the lower bracket final of Group 1 to finish. All right. We still have a lot of time to go. A lot of time to go. Okay, so it's at 5 past, so I will have to edit the file to say to put it to 5 minutes past. So bear with me. Bear with me. So it should change now on the stream. Yeah, it should be changed now. Okay, I will change the graphics. I will change the setup a bit. So be back very soon, as we will find out our next matchup, which will be Fidero versus Team ID. And the maps are, let me see. Normandy Lagoon, Ghost Factory Vineyards. Okay, let's see the results for GRXT versus Jobon. And I don't think we do have that at the moment. Nope, they're still playing. I'm gonna update the power rating. Oh, there we go. Jomon. We have a result. Jomon won against GLXT 4-2. And that means we have our grand finalists in all 4 groups. So we will definitely have 2 new top 4 teams on the APAC server. GV, considered as huge favorites of qualifying for Group 3, are knocked out in the lower bracket final. So that leaves us with Risk and ID, potentially Federal if you consider them to be previously P1 and also E7. Then Risk, ID, FNL, they're the ones that will be getting 2 out of 3, getting 2 spots in the top 4. We will definitely see a new top 4 team, and already SI and Jomon, the first they are in the top 8 for the very first time in the very first time in the season on the APAC server. And ICFC, the first time in the top 8 as ICFC, although of course most of the players were in ICT. So yeah, and also Legacy, the very first time in the top 8 of a season. So we do see quite a change this season in the top 8 of the APAC server. So well done to you all. And yes, RN is not playing this season. They usually take a break. I think last year they didn't play in the winter season as well, and also the spring season. I don't remember seeing RN in the spring season last year, and I think the APAC server also received some notoriety in the spring season last year. The poor Nomad got absolutely panned because of their performance, but they are quite a new team back then. So hopefully that won't happen this season, because these teams have worked very hard up until this point. So hopefully people are being a bit more kind about the performance of the top 4 teams tomorrow. But I do think we are seeing some very new teams in the top 4, especially the team that comes out of Group 1 tonight. So yeah, I'm going to do the odds now. We're back very soon. And we'll see you later. Yeah, everyone is quite shocked that Laos beat GB. But things happened. Things happened. So you never know these days. I mean, upsets happen. But whichever team comes up of Group 3 will be a really strong team. As I said before, Group 3 is perhaps the most perhaps the group with the highest standard, with the highest quality. All the 4 teams there are very good teams. So I feel very sorry for the team that got 4th, which is last. They were in top 8 before, as E2s if I remember correctly. So yeah. So we have the odds now. Let's see the odds. So Madbox has made the following predictions: SI to win Jomon 4-3, a very close scoreline, so it could go either way. Risk 4-0 against Legacy. Laos to beat ICFC 4-3, and ID to beat Federal 4-3. We will see if ID will get their revenge as predicted by Madbox, but Laos currently on the road here, especially that big score, a big margin against GV. I'm very sure they're riding on a high here, and they're looking to beat Laos. On a high here, Laos looking to beat ICFC, looking to get their revenge this time. And I like that APAC server has been quite unpredictable in the qualifiers. So yeah. I think we still have some time, so I'll probably play a couple of games while we wait. I can only play on the APAC server because we have another match coming up. So I don't want to switch to EU server and miss the invite. The invite will be up in around 12 minutes, so we can play maybe 2, I think. And because of the paying, I'll probably play heavy tanks to err on the safe side. Oh, we have 101 AD. I was guessing GV would make a comeback surely, but I don't know. We do see signs of GV falling apart a bit last season, so I'm not sure that has been strengthened this season, but probably not the best word. Worsened this season is probably the better word. Worsened. But yeah, not exactly the sort of score, sort of margin you would predict for kind of typical. Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! I am. Oh. That that's probably a trade worth doing in the end, because that T57 heavy is going to be out. Just going to push because why not? That Death Star is aiming at me. Oh god. I'm gonna take a hit from the Hori.
Enemy armor is damaged.
Thank you. And the bounce, it is. We've completely lost the west, the left side, which is not ideal. Oh, no. God, someone's not happy about this battle. No!
Didn't go through.
Oh my god, I have to move forward now. That's
Bail out. This
not
vehicle
quick
is
enough.
damaged.
I was not quick enough. I forgot to change the screen, so you didn't see me flopping. But yeah, I didn't change the scene, but I died. So basically, I died. Why is Rose streaming NA? Because he's playing in FNL. He's playing in Funeral, so he can't stream APAC server. So yeah, so that's why he's not streaming APAC server this season. But I will play another battle in the VK90. That was disappointing. I didn't do a lot. I did absolutely F-all. It was not a good battle for me. At least it's not shown on the stream, so at least I'm not embarrassing myself there. But well, hello to educated idiot again. In that T57 heavy. You heard the battle voice because I was playing, and I forgot to change the scene. Oh yes, after this battle I will show you what you need to do to get rewards. Oh no.
We're on fire.
Maybe I should not have peeked. Oh, I see you, I see you, I see you.
Enemy armor is
Oh,
damaged.
just in time to get that shot in. Oh, that was not fun. How many TDs? There's one. FU405. Oh,
Crack hit.
oh, I see something there. I can
Enemy
shoot
armor
you
is
though.
damaged.
I can't move though. I am absolutely trapped. good. Oh, so I could shoot that. The IS-4 should move. They have more hit points than I do. Oh, that was a good kill. Think our right side is clear, so I'll move that area. And you are in trouble.
We've damaged them. We're immobilized.
Bye.
Enemy vehicle
Bye.
destroyed.
Gaming podcast. Perhaps this is what this stream is about. So sound only. Well, you can see me play now. Well, good. I did something this time, despite the ping. Not a lot of damage. I got carried. Of course, I'm playing with some ping and on the APAC server. I can't play mediums on the APAC server because of ping, but maybe I should have. But yeah, I resisted playing mediums because you do really need some immediate reactions when it comes to playing mediums. Good reaction time. That's what I wanted to say. Anyways, let's again take a look at how you can get rewards for those of you who are not on the portal already. Once again, this is the wrong link. I am so sorry. Just gotta change to get the right link for you. And now this should be the right link. Okay, there we go. Let's take a look at how you can earn rewards for the stream. You can earn coins, and you can earn 300 coins in total. However, if you only start earning coins now, you won't get the maximum amount. I think you still have around when the stream delay catches up, you still have around 59 minutes to go. So you can essentially only earn 5 times 30 coins, so which is 150 coins, which is still alright. You still earn earn half of the max total amount of coins. The reason why you can't earn the maximum amount of coins is because the rewards counter has already begun at 7 PM in Hong Kong time, and that will last for 2 hours. So you have any technical difficulties, make sure you enable targeting cookies so that you don't see a grey screen, otherwise you probably won't hear me at all and the counter won't begin. And you must log in on your in-game account on the right server, otherwise again you won't see me, you won't see the stream, and the rewards we rewarded to your APAC account instead. So how do you know whether the counter has already started? Is that the blue counter should start doing the not countdown and count up? Is that was the opposite of countdowns count up? If not count up, then it's counting. The blue counter should start counting, not the white one. The white counter means that the rewards the period you're getting rewards it's not starting. So hopefully the instructions are clear. Again, multiple, I have to emphasize a lot of times, you should not watch this stream on YouTube if you want to get rewards. You should watch the stream on the portal. Of course, if you want to watch the stream on the portal and the YouTube at the same time, It's totally fine, and will be great to interact with you in the live chat. And yeah, what else do I have to add to this? No, it's the honest answer. I think the room is up. Is it? Yeah, the room is up. So it's going to be Funeral versus Team ID, and the first map will be on Normandy. But I will show you the map card when the countdown, and when the stopwatch takes at 3-minute mark. Just going to see if there are any questions on Discord, which I hopefully don't see any questions on Discord. Yeah. Well. It's ID versus Funeral, and I think we can start the map card now, because by the time the map card finishes, the stopwatch will have already counted. We have already gone past the 3-minute mark. So let's do this. Let's begin with Normandy. Normandy. The reason why I say Normandy is because it can get quite campy. It's a 4-cap map, but AB caps are quite hard to get. CD caps are usually obtained quite early in the battle, but it will be the A cap that will receive the most attention. It has the most cover out of the two, so you do see tanks sneaking into A, but there are multiple ways that you can reset A, so it's not like A is a cap that you could easily take, but it's not the most difficult cap to take either. Because this is a 4-cap map, so if both teams get only 1 cap, the cap points increase rate. Okay, that's a bit mouthful. The cap points increase rate will pay 3 cap points for 2 seconds. So not a lot. Consider if you do the maths, you could easily run out of 7 minutes by the time you're near 1,000 cap points. So don't be surprised if we're seeing no action for a majority of this battle. Usually things will heat up at the end, as always for all the other maps, but something that you should bear in mind when it comes to watching Normandy or Normandy battles. But now we have both teams ready, and there can only be one team that could qualify to the grand final, to the top 4 final stage. Let's take a look at the lineups from both teams. Finero, they're going to be taking Triple Crown Falcons by dribbling with finesse, which is also Rose, which is the streamer everyone is looking for. He is playing in Finero. He's not streaming. He's not streaming, so he's going to stream the NA server, I think, tomorrow. I'm not sure if it's tomorrow or tonight. I forgot, but yeah, this is the reason why he's not streaming today. So there is also A in the WZ. I don't think I've seen you before. There is also KYZ in the WZTD alongside A, and Zonk Bonk in the bat chats. Yeah, I didn't see Ponk. This is a name that I probably won't pronounce on the stream in full, because if you know him, I think he's quite a popular figure by now, but if you know, you know. ID, they're going to be taking 2215Bs, double mouse, WZ113TD, and an I7. There are no other languages in there are no other streamers streaming in another language in this tournament.
Up and at 'em, lads.
Yes, there we go. Fidero versus IG. We are seeing Fidero from the south side going mostly to I don't know, A, B, and C. They're quite spread out, but ID will focus most of the forces over to D. I just forgot to lower the blinds again, but anyways, I hope you can still see me. Probably it's a bit less cloudy today, and C will be captured by Bonk. Lasso for me is spotted, and Porielica, Lasso for me, no. Porielica is getting out of D. He is too impatient to get D. No, ID is a bit too impatient for D. They're going to barrel in right at the beginning, I think. But FNL, Fidero, is quite deep in this battle. The unregistered player is going to retreat. He does not want to be the focus of ID. And now it's 7 versus 7. ID with more hit points because they've taken no light tanks. Unregistered player is now quite low, 1,424 hit points charged. He took a hit, took 2. Lasso also took 1. And Fidero is still hanging on, but by a thread, unfortunately, by a tiny thread. ID did a little bit better with the training at the moment. Big shot onto Porielica, triple tap right there. But Fidero dripping with finesse. Rose lost so many hit points. The Crown Value Porielica is quite low. Unregistered player, good shot onto Campo, but Lasso for me. He is going to do 1v1 potentially. Wong might need to come in to rescue him. And he's going to go in there, but will ID spot that? Lasso for me, good shot onto Monk. Monk hoping to land the entire clip onto Lasso for me. One of the shots bounce, but it's better than having all your shots bounce. A has been taken out. ID has made a call to push in the middle. Hit points are in huge favor of Team ID. Unregistered players now out, and dripping with finesse is taken out as well. Zonk. Base shot onto Porielica. Porielica on fire for a brief moment. Last one for me is out. John is quite low in that crowd. Lani is out. KYZ bounces the shot onto Porielica. 4 versus 5 now. Zonk is out. John is quite low. Shevchenko, great shot to KYZ. And KYZ hopes to put a fake shot on Porielica. He finally gets the kill. But ID, with a lot more hit points, they're going to win this battle first. Just like yesterday, ID will take the first battle, not Fidero. But will Fidero get a comeback in the next couple of battles? We will see very soon, but ID, well done. That was a very good game for them. They've conserved the hit points a lot better than Fidero. So well done to Fidero and ID as well. ID, I just got a bit distracted. But yes, ID conserved a lot more hit points than Fidero while they're on the stalemate. And ID, I love that they made a push in the middle almost immediately when that Lasso for me gets the attention from Fidero. So well-timed push from ID and Fidero. If they conserve the hit points a little bit more, I think this game would be a lot would propagate a lot more differently. So let's take a look at the second battle on Normandy, and scoreline so far is 1-0 in favor of Team ID. Just gonna have a snack bar real quick. I just forgot to have one during the break, so. It's a Kit Kat. Hopefully that's allowed to be said on stream, but yeah. But yeah, be back very soon. Okay, now we're going to be seeing something different. Finaro will get D quickly this time, and ID will get C. Who will get cap first? It will be Finaro. And ID will get C with 3 tanks, but will not stop ID from getting the cap disadvantage. Meanwhile, let's see John in the Crown Bargain. And he has spotted no one. Or Relica, actually. Interesting stuff from Finaro. Triple WZTDs. Waiting to welcome whoever tries to get A. Or goes past A. And Monk will be the one to spot that tank up. Interesting strat by Finaro. Finaro has set themselves up nicely in this one. They're defending, but this is what I say about Norcam these stats. Both teams have got a base. Both teams have got both teams have got C and D, and A receives the most attention. And essentially, you can't get A here, and B's right out in the open. Also, you can't get B, so I'm afraid, fellas, we're going to be waiting for a really long time before any action is going to pop up. Although Monk is going to go down to the beach to have some nice holiday, but this is the grand final we're talking about in the group stage. This is the match that will decide who will get a spot in the final stage. And both teams are really good teams. We do see a little bit more action here. Campon tries to put a shot, and Pong misses the shot. Double bad shots are parading over the beach, but they're now going to go below the go through the beach to show up at the back of Team ID. So now the triple TDs are rotating away from A. What are we going to be seeing here? Finaro, what idea do they have in mind? At the same time, last one for me might want to go for B, but he is being mindful about this. He does not want to lose a shared load of hit points while doing that. But ID are welcoming Finaro's rotation. They have reacted quite quickly to that. Nope, actually it's ID that tries to make a push. Big shots onto Lasso for me! Oh, what have you done, Lasso for me? Oh, not a great start to him. But John, he bounced onto Camp and he's going to ignore Camp from now. Finaro says no to focusing the mouse because ID have already penetrated towards the northeast area. They're looking to get KYZ out of the way. Hit points are in huge favor of Team ID. This is not looking good for Finaro at all. Song puts a good shot onto Lanny. Second shot into Lanny. The third shot also into Lanny. Last one for me is out. A is now down to 1 shot. ID looking very clinical today. 4 versus 6 now. Hit points still in huge favor of Team ID. Pong is now a focus for Team ID. And it's not going to last for long now. Ponrieka tries to capture D. And Strashly takes out Pong. Double back chat's still alive. But I'm afraid this could be a little bit too much, too little situation. Too little, too late situation. It's just a huge, huge steep slope that they have to climb in order to win this. Song is out. Monk takes out Sudden Sword. Campo's still very healthy in that mouse. John is down to 1 shot. But John might not be able to get the entire clip into Campo. Campo receives another bounce, 2 bounces. What a mammoth, a juggernaut he is in this battle. He is bouncing so many shots from Finaro. So well done to camp on angling his tank effectively. Monk is the last man standing now. The scoreline is 2-0 in favor of Team ID. Looking very good for Team ID at the moment. They look a lot better than yesterday. I like that they push without much hesitation. They conserve a lot more hit points than Finero. Finero doesn't seem to quite connect as well as one another compared to yesterday. Yesterday, Finero just looked a lot more consolidated, a lot more coherent. Today, it is ID that looks a lot more coherent and consolidated, and with the active fact that ID conserve the hit points a lot better while holding. We're now going to Lagoon. Let's take a look at Lagoon map. It's a relatively new map. And I always say I love the southeastern area because you have that platform, the small plateau up on the hill, which is going to give you a great overview of the map. But it's also somewhat exposed, so you do have to work carefully in the plateau. Otherwise, you might be farmed, might be crossfires from multiple angles. Increasingly, we're seeing teams going for the northwestern area for the A cap, but the attention will definitely be on the B cap, because if you can get the B cap, you will get the advantage in the caps, and it's a 3 cap map, so getting 2 caps will mean 10 cap points per 2 seconds to increase. That will pile a lot of pressure to the opposing team. And now we're looking at the lineups for both teams. Finero, they're going to be taking triple WZTDs, triple crown, a bat chat. ID will be taking a bat chat, an IS7 double WZTDs, a VK72, a mouse, and a 215B. Let's see. Lagoon.
Time to roll out.
Lagoon, red team from the north spawn, ID blue team from the south spawn. Finero. We will be seeing Monk going past me, and we'll be going up the slope. Meanwhile, ID will be sending some tanks over to see Monk spot tanks of Spartan Sword and Strashly about to get a hit, so that's some good information. Look at that. Triple TDs capturing me at the same time, trying to push shots on the Polyenica, and Finero will get a captain on B, and ID unable to punish the triple TDs, but Lassa for me, ready to poke out. But Lassa for me is going to be a bit careful in this one. The triple TDs might be caught in a very interesting situation there. Not the best spots for sniping. And now, Capon. The TDs are turning, but Capon dodges a shell, takes a very low HE row. It's not the worst thing to happen, but I'm afraid the WZTDs are trapped. And this is not good news for Finero. Finero, the TDs are going to be in trouble, and they need to do something, at least to free up the TDs. And they're now looking for Polyenica, but that's for me. Big shot to Infinity. Infinity's now down to 1 shot hit, but still in favor of Infinity. Finero. Polyenica is now out. And KYZ looking for Shevchenko dropping the reactive armor at the right time. That will slow down the push. Stripping with finesse. Now very low. Last one for me. Orlando could get stripping with finesse out of the way. So that was 6 versus 5 situation. Stripping with finesse is out. 5 versus 5. And Register's now the focus for Team ID. Wow! What a great kill there. But last for me is now out. And A gets blocked by Strashny, but oh, I think A may be able to put a shot on Strashny, but he has to get the shot in, but he can't. He will be a 1 shot. He gets to get out. So now 3 versus 4 hit points are now neck and neck again, but the numbers are in favor of ID. KYZ takes 2, and ID will get this 3rd battle, and that will put them to a match point now. Funeral just looked like a shadow of themselves. They were so much better yesterday. Today, the triple TDs, they will have to reconsider that strategy, because ID absolutely surrounded them with the positions, and the TDs just found it a really hard time to keep rotating their tank to find targets. Obviously, ID's focus fire is a lot better, slightly better than Funeral, but of course it wasn't helped when Funeral needs to traverse the WZTDs all the time, and ID will get this battle, and that will put them at arm's length to a spot in the final stage. Well done to Team ID. 4 tanks doing more than 2k. Funeral, only 2 tanks doing more than 2k. This next battle here, if they can't do it, if Funeral can't do it, they are out. They are out of the tournament. And we wish that Funeral will start. We're about to come back here. GB is out, so maybe GB could send Berlin to give them the pep talk, but someone in Funeral needs to do a good pep talk, because they can do a lot better than today. Yes, we saw that yesterday, and today they just didn't look as sharp, and this is the last chance. This is the very last chance, and we're going to be seeing we're going to see double WZTDs. They're going to drop a WZTD, and double Krabwagen, an IS-7, double 215Bs, and Team ID will be looking for double 215Bs, double Mouse, a Bat Chat, and double WZTDs. There we go. Lagoon.
Time to roll out.
Funeral red team from the south spawn, ID blue team from the north spawn. Last chance. And unregistered, blocking his teammates. Not the thing what to do, but it won't matter much here. But ID would get cap on C first. Spartan Sword looking for any tanks, going for C, but Funeral is sending no tanks over to C. Funeral looking for A instead. And will they get A first? It's a matter of time. It's a matter of time that a cap will be captured. And it will be Monk that drives into A. And A tries to put a shot, but it was KYZ who couldn't penetrate couldn't hit the shot, as well as A. And Spartan Sword will get C. Funeral will get A. That will give Funeral the cap lead. And I'm afraid this is going to be a game that is going to pick up a lot very quickly. As Lenny will get B, and that will put ID with 2 caps, 10, not really 10 cappers for 2 seconds of increase, it's only 6 cappers for 2 seconds of increase. This is a special map. This is a special map though, so that means Funeral has quite some time to figure out the positions of ID and to mount a good push later on. They still have a lot of time left. Doing the maths, we have around 420. That's around 420 cap points to go. That's more than 2 minutes for Fidero, but I might have been able to pincer these 3 tanks of Fidero. And now, unregistered player coming from behind, looking for Boreanica, KYZ, exiting. But that is not going to last for long. Unregistered. Oh, A's out. And unregistered. Can he use... Can this gun... Yeah, he has the gun depression for Boreanica. Boreanica down to a 1-shot. Unregistered. Gets the kill. But Mong will not last for long. KYZ gets trapped. Because of loss from me, Lanny. Oh, dripping with finesse with a bounce onto the side armor of Lanny. Monk down to 1-shot. It's a 6 versus 6. This has descended into Pandemonium. Infinity. Ammo racks onto Shevchenko, but it's not a game-changing ammo rack for me. Zong's focus for Strategy and Camp on. KYZ is out. Last one for me is out. 4 versus 4. There is still a glimmer of hope for Fidero, but the caps are all under ID. So the only way that Fidero can win this one is to get all 7 kills. But this is looking increasingly unlikely, as Spartan Souls will load the entire clip onto Infinity, which means I think Team ID are going to get a spot in the top 4 final stage. So I would say huge congratulations to Team ID, unless we are seeing a big ammo rack. But even then, I don't think Fidero is going to win this one. Huge commiserations to Fidero. I hope they come back stronger in the next season. And ID could be jubilant about the performance tonight. It's a well-rounded performance. Fidero just couldn't replicate the form of yesterday. 920 cap points. ID will qualify to the final stage of the Blitz Masters Resistance Tournament. Huge congrats. Scoreline is 4-0. Say hello to everyone. The stream will still go on for another 30 minutes or so. This has been a really quick matchup. I was thinking that both teams would be a lot more closely matched. But ID, probably the first team to qualify to the top 4 stage. Do we have more results coming in already? Nope. This is the first batch to finish. So we still have 3 more to go. So what I'll do now is I will I'll play on the EU server because I have better pains over there. I'll play some medium tanks while we wait for the period of earning rewards to end. Yeah. So I'll play in the pattern, and while we wait for the results to trickle in, hope you all enjoyed the games tonight, although the margin has been quite big in the last 2 matches. So, well, once again, congratulations to Team ID, and let's do this. Oh, have I? Why is it? Oh, I will need to edit something. I need to reset kind of the stuff. The fourth. It's because it should not be 4, 5, 6. Should be. Oh, why is it auto aim? Auto zoom, I mean. Well, that's not helpful. I need to change that. I was so used to manual aiming.
That one didn't go
Oh,
through.
someone. Oh, that's not ideal. I am
This vehicle has had it.
0 damage. I got absolutely rushed. I totally forgot that team was going the other way. I need to change my settings because this is not nice. I will be back very quickly. Wow, yes, we've already been used. All right. A bit of an embarrassing battle. Let's do it again. Hopefully this time with more luck. And yeah, I believe the other 3 won't be like 4-0 victories for other groups. So, SI will probably not win 4-0 this time. We're going to descent now.
Time to roll out.
Yeah, that's much better. That's what I was looking for. Hopefully I had much more luck this time. Oh. Oops. Oh, have they also... I also need to change the kind of what's being shown.
Penetration. Enemy armor is hit. We've damaged them.
Oh no. Yeah.
Drivers injured. Enemy armor is
Nice,
damaged.
nice. Yay! Thank you, team. Yeah. So good, that was good. I will probably also need to change what's being shown. Because usually I have the player name. Oh, sorry.
We didn't even
No.
scratch them.
Good.
Penetration. Enemy armor is damaged.
Brilliant. This is looking good so far. Oh, we'll cross below. Yeah. We're not sure of winning yet, but hopefully I won't be shot at while crossing.
We didn't penetrate their armor. Enemy armor is hit. Enemy armor is damaged. We didn't penetrate penetrate their armor.
Oh, there's that heat. Forgot. Oh. Maybe I could do something like this.
That one didn't go through.
That's tough. That's tough. How do you not auto zoom? You need to change that in settings. I think it's I forgot which tab you need to go for that. You need to flip the switch. You just need to flip the switch and you should be able to not have the auto zoom enabled.
We've damaged them.
But that's a lot better. Now I feel like
We've
I'm
damaged
playing. Now I feel like I know how to play this game, which I usually don't.
Enemy hit.
That was not good. Oh. But yeah. Oh wow. Another upset. Oh wow. Yeah. That's good. That's a good battle. Yeah, I need to change the markers because usually I have the nickname. Yeah, we do have another upset. Wow. Oh wow, Joe Ball also won against SI, which is this is going to be interesting top 4, not gonna lie. And ICFC is still playing against Laos, so the winner of the last 3 out of 4 seasons last year, which is Risk, is out of the tournament. And we're going to welcome Jobon, Legacy, and ID. Legacy and Jobon being the first teams to qualify to a top 4 stage. So I will be excited to see how they play tomorrow. And we're going to be waiting for another new top 4 team. So we're going to have 3 completely new teams in the top 4. I think this is the end of an era, I'm afraid. And yeah, Mabox probably got a lot of these wrong tonight. Oh god. Mabox completely tagged. I don't know, ITFC versus Laos. So immediately I think ID will become the favourites to win, dude. the entire season. We will see if that's the case. Unfortunately, unfortunately, the top 4 teams won't get a clan avatar this season in the game. So yeah, but beyond surprise, we are seeing a lot of upsets on the APAC server. So unpredictable this season. Yeah, I'm just a bit in shock. Also, no, auto zoom is supposed to be in mobile devices as well. I mean, you cannot set the zoom to be manual in touch devices. But yeah, so many new faces. I don't know. We're going to see another new face, of course. Group 3, none of them were in top 4 before. And the games have already finished, so let's see who is going to get a spot in the top 4. Is it going to be Laos or is it going to be ICFC? And it's going to be ICFC completing the top 4, running up the top 4 this season. 4-2 against Laos, meaning the top 4 teams on the APAC server will be Jowon, Legacy, ICFC, and ID. And we will say goodbye to Risk and GB, the 2 juggernauts in the APAC comp scene. We are witnessing a transition period for the APAC server for sure. I heard that Risk didn't have 2 of their main players tonight, but still was I don't know, it was quite a bizarre season for the APAC server, but great to see new clans coming up the ranks. Wow. While there is no setting in mobile in touch devices to switch to manual zoom, and even that is going to be quite cumbersome to do that. So yeah, auto zoom is the default for the touch devices. But yeah. I think you see, I think Madbox had a really terrible night, but I don't think a lot of you are seeing this coming. To be fair, I mean, Madbox only got one of these correct, which is ID winning against FNL. Rick's not winning Legacy. If you have betted for Legacy, you would have won a lot of money there. Of course, you can't spend any money in this one. But yeah, if you have put like $1, you will get $12.65 back. So this is quite an upset. But I have to say, huge congratulations to Legacy. We'd love to see you play there. But ICFC allows, like, these two teams are really close anyway, so huge congratulations to ICFC, but also huge congratulations to Jomon. So your top 4 will be Jomon, Legacy, ICFC, and ID. I think this is also the first time we will be seeing 2 Chinese teams in the top 4 on the APAC server. Previously, last season we have none. We have none in all 4 seasons. Last year we have none in all 4 seasons. And this year already, the first season of the year, the winter season, 2 Chinese teams will be in the top 4. And ID we know is a predominantly Korean. And Legacy is a mixed team as far as I'm aware. So I think we're going to be seeing an interesting we'll be seeing interesting stuff there. ICFC ID, I don't know. I can't call who's going to be placed where, but it's surely interesting. This top 4 is 3 completely new faces in the top 4, and I think this marks the start of a really competitive season, competitive year for the APAC server. The likes of Risk, GB, ID, and perhaps RN as well. They might not be the usual top 4 in the next couple of seasons, and I think these results will be very encouraging for Jomon, Legacy, and ICFC. And I have to remind you, ICFC came through with really terrible seeding, and Legacy, I'm not sure about Legacy, but Jomon as well. Jomon, I'm not sure if it's Jomon as well, but I don't recall them having good seeding either. It is definitely the wildest season in APAC server. Of course, since I began streaming in 2020, I have never seen anything like this before. The closest I think will be the 2022 winter season with Rory and a couple of I don't know, but even there's just only one clan, isn't it? Yeah, Rory got second. Rory got second in 2022 winter season. Risk won that season eventually, but I can't remember whether we have such a wild season before. Of course, there was EA. That was EA a couple of seasons ago, making the top 4 by beating ID. That was 2021 summer season. Yes, that was 2021 summer season. So Madbox only got 3 predictions correct, so I probably need to No, I'm not going to 1v1. I will suck terribly in a 1v1 fight, but let's play another battle in a... Wait, has M60 been converted into Collectible. Am I seeing this one correctly? It's now converted. M60 is now a collectible tank rather than the premium tank.
Let's go.
Interesting. Interesting. I think I miss a lot.
Enemy armor is damaged. One of our tracks is damaged.
Oh no, I have to run away. I just saw the map and I'm going to be outnumbered here. Hopefully I can run away quickly enough. God bless. Good shot, but I'm not going to go there. Yeah, one shot is fine. With two, then it's not the best. Nope, no, I can't cross, which is not nice.
We didn't even scratch them.
Yeah, this is not looking good at the moment.
Enemy armor is
Ooh, that was a
damaged.
miss. Oh! Come on. Can I get something for that?
We've damaged them.
Oh, we lost another tank.
We've damaged them. Got
Phew.
'em.
That was a ram that I have to do. Otherwise I will be killed. I don't think I will out DPM that. No. No, I'm out. I'm out. Oh, how? Oh, that was so close. I was almost back. So by Discord stream, so maybe someone is, the player view is streaming that. Interesting. Which worked though in the end, but if it's offline now you can't do that. So hopefully they don't have to rely on someone external to win. Because they can't do that in an offline, of course. And I'll play this one again. Do we not have any premiums in tier 10 anymore? We don't actually. All of the premiums in tier 10 have been converted into collectibles. Oh, I didn't notice that change at all. Yeah, I'm gonna play another battle, so you can still earn some rewards. Yeah, but he's banned, so that's why he has to call through Discord. But anyway, yeah. Oh no.
Penetration.
Yep. I can hold down so you can't get C.
Enemy armor is
Oh,
damaged.
that was a pen. They can't get. Oh wow. Oh no. I'm gonna die.
We've damaged them.
Yeah, I'm not going to survive this.
Enemy armor is hit.
Maybe I can 1v1. I don't know. Oh,
This
DPS not quick enough. Oh, how dare that player leave me. And I don't think we're going to win this. We only lost 2 tanks, and that medium tank just... If you need to run, just run away quickly. Just run away more further, like... They are running away for basically nothing. They just got killed while trying to run, and don't think they have done a lot there as well. Yeah, I think this is a lost cause. So... Marathon, yes, neither RN or Risk are going to the finals. RN is not playing this season. Risk got knocked out by Legacy, so we will have a completely new winner. Since, well, we'll have to recount all the winners from the last couple of years. In 2023, in the winter, spring, and in autumn season, they were all won by Risk. In the summer season, it was won by RN. In 2022, so winter season was the winter season, summer, and autumn were all won by Risk. The spring season was won by GB, and in 2021, the autumn season was won by Team ID. So Team ID is still in the running, the top 4, and we could have a new. We will definitely have a new winner since 2021 autumn season, and if ID did not win this season, we will have a completely new. We will have a debut winner. Basically, we will have a debut winner. So hopefully you should have collected all your coins by now. I'm going to stop the stream. Of course, when my time takes over to 1 o'clock, then I will stop the stream. And yeah, what an unprecedented night for the APAC server. 3 completely new teams in the top 4. I must say, Legacy is a completely new team, although they have a couple of really good players from before. But Legacy debuted in the top. Is their first season as Legacy, and already came top 4, which is amazing. Don't think they would cheer us. As far as I'm aware, they will not cheer us. So this is definitely a change of the comp scene. And then we have okay, so going back, so Jobon, their best season is last season as elites, winning the Challengers tournament, and now they're in the top 4. And in Group 2 we have Legacy, completely new team and completely an unknown factor for me. So how far they will come in the top 4 stage, we will find out tomorrow. And then we have Laos, which got knocked out. So it's ICFC, previously known as ICT, came top 4 in the summer season, got disqualified due to rule violations. So this is their first ever top 4, but they came top 4 in the group stage before. So how far they will come, I think they will be another favorite to take home this season. But they will also become the first the first ever Chinese winner on the APAC server. ID, as you all know, they are now in the top 4 stage, and they came first back in 2021 with autumn season. I was playing on the EU server, but I first say it's not the APAC server. I wasn't having a good day, so apologies. Maybe tomorrow it will be better, although I did play really well in the pattern earlier. Objectively. Jomon. Oh, someone haven't seen Jomon before. Jomon, previously XPT and also elites at one point, and some of them were from low, if I remember correctly, but maybe not now, but yeah. I can't use it. I don't know. Yeah. So yeah, I think to end the stream, I'm going to show you the predictions for. I actually don't know how the finals are seeded. Actually, maybe I could actually check. It's done. It should be done. You should have got all your rewards, but do I know the seeding for tomorrow? Random. It's random seeding, so I don't know how it's seeded until Tolian gives me the green light. I probably can ask her now. Because maybe my guess would be Jomon versus ID and Legacy versus ICFC, but I might be wrong. I might be wrong about that. So we'll find out tomorrow. We will find out tomorrow anyway. So I probably won't show the odds now. Once I have the information and once the brackets are drawn, then we will know. Unless it has been drawn already, which I can't see anything there. So. So, hope you enjoyed the stream today, and a wild night for the APAC server, and will we see an equally wild night for the EU server as well? We'll find out, and I might be able to catch up on the EU server, but see you then, and have a good night. Bye for now.